So the weird thing about this deck is like a lot of the lists that I've seen only have two or three Shieldred. I chose to go with two. Um, it's kind of weird. Like Urtai plays a little bit better with some of the flash cards, which I guess I in this particular build, Urtai is worse than it is normally because usually people who play Dimir have like Make Disappear, Malcolm, Fairy Mastermind. They have more flash stuff. And Urtai is much worse when you're not playing the flash cards because like you want to be able to hold up your mana, but then if they don't play into your counter spells, do something else, and that's what Urtai is. But it's like it's pretty versatile. It is clunky and expensive sometimes, but it's really good against blue white, and that's kind of why I wanted to play the Urtai's main deck. I actually, weirdly enough, I think Urtai is might just be better than Shieldred against blue white because it's something that you don't have to commit on your main phase. It plays much better into stuff like Sunfall. So that's kind of why that's there. I mean, I don't know. I still the cards that I'm not sure about is like the Gix's command and the Spell Pierces. Those are like the only cards that I'm not sure about. I don't know what I would play over this main deck command though. And then, I mean, I don't know. I'm super high on Shredder. I think this card's very, very good against Convoke, and that's kind of why I'm playing it. I mean, it's obviously not that bad against Blue White. Now, granted, it's worse than the two drops that other people are playing over it against Blue White. Like, I'd much rather have Mastermind against Blue White. Yeah, it's weird because, like, a lot of the removal in Standard exiles, right? March of Otherworldly Light, Sunfall, Farewell, and Command is not good against those removal spells. It's really good against the mid-range mirrors, like against people that are playing with Go for the Throat and stuff like that. Because you just get to a spot where you're like, kill your guy, get back to him, my guys, and that's really good. The main deck spell pierces are a bit sus, but this is I think kind of like a pretty heads up metagame call. I think there's going to be a ton of blue white, so I don't mind the first two copies main deck. Again, it's risky because this card's terrible against Convoke. It's not very good against Golgari. It's like fine-ish against Esper because it counters, especially the versions that are playing Emperor and Wedding Announcement. So Pierce is okay against those versions. But yeah, there's some suspicious card choices. But we spent a lot of time working on this on Wednesday, no Tuesday. So I was pretty happy with the list. One thing I will say is this card has been phenomenal for me. I cannot tell you how how good Cryptic Code is. How much I've been impressed with that card, especially against blue white. Like they Sunfall, you just pick it back up. Yeah, I mean it's not quite True Name Nemesis, but it's pretty good. You have to play main deck Path of Perils. If that's like I'm assuming you're having trouble with Convoke. And you probably would have to play main deck Path of Peril to make that matchup a little bit better. It's on the Boxfield Cathal if you want to check it out. Okay, well, they're playing mono red. I have located the reason why they're 69%. I don't know if I want to play Shredder or Schooner here. It's actually kind of close. Schooner's a better blocker. I think I'm going to play Schooner. I don't know if that's right, but kind of a weird turn. What's nice about this is if I draw a 1-mana card, like if I draw another Siren or a Cut Down, then I can just trigger the Shredder. You have Twin in hand? Is this Twin against Mono Red? Is that what this is? I'm blocking. I am going to declare a block. You let me know if that works. You let me know. Yeah, see, like, I'll take this trade all day. That trade is unreal for me. 199 one more time. And now they have to have a second Lightning Strike or they're going to trigger Shredder. Or, sure, I guess that. Whatever. That's not even that big of a deal. Oh. Well, what if I attack and then just trade the Gix for Godric? I guess I can't trade if this thing could trample. I could hold back the Siren just in case. I could also just Urtai the Godric. Map on Gix. Yeah, but that still kind of gets punished if they double spell. I guess I could map onto Shredder, hit a spell, 2 power. If they double spell, then I loot, make it 3 power. Then I have a 3/5, which is like not bad. It's a tough turn because there's a good chance they're going to double spell here. I'm going to map onto Shredder and see what's on top first. Bobsy, thank you for the raid. Hello, blokes. Okay. Well, it's kind of awkward. Now I think we have to play this. You know what? I might chump block with Spyglass Siren. I'm just gonna take it slow a little bit. Just take it nice and slow. Okay. So now they can make a Wicked roll. Wicked. Why are they attacking with Scoundrel? Oh, because they have Rage. So Siren block Godric. Just force the Rage. I don't want to put Shredder here, because then they just Rage the Scoundrel. It would be a trade, though. But I kind of just want to keep a Shredder around for the command. I'm just going to force the Rage out now. Yes, this is the deck that I'm playing in Chicago. I'm playing this deck in Chicago. Locked in, baby. Locked in. I don't know what that card does. I will discard Yep Gix. Sure. Well, I mean, now I just do this. And then we go... I don't even have to cast the command, do I? I could just make them commit more before I cast the command, right? Although it does make a 4/6. Rebuy 2 dudes. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I think this is an okay turn. I don't mind letting them have the 1/1. I just want to make a 4/6 and gain 4 life. Surely you'll play this deck and not Roots. Correct. Yeah, I'm not going to play Roots. We are not going to be a Roots gamer. Get out. Be a bird's eye for that thing. I played against so much creep, I thought the Wicked roll gave Menace. No, not quite. Almost. Almost. Not quite, though. 2/6 mana? I want to Urtai this. So I guess we go Siren plus map, and then we can main phase the Urtai on Godric. Down, 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 down. Just the trigger Shredder. This. Urtai, destroy. I think I can safely attack here. And also, I don't think they have Monstrous Rage, because I'm pretty sure they would have cast Monstrous Rage the turn that I chump blocked the first Godric. So I'm no longer putting them on Rage. How do they kill a 4/6? That's how they kill a 4/6. Alright, command, bat. Bat. I'm feeling good about this weekend. Cut Gix, cut Urtai, maybe? Pierce is probably not. Well, actually, Pierce is pretty good against red, I think. Bring in Duress. Just a couple Duresses. Could do this. I like this. This looks clean. Just lower, like, basically against mono red, you just want to lower the curve as much as possible. Does this deck host Boros? I don't know. I think it's a coin flip against Boros and Duran. I've played the matchup a couple of times, and I think it's close. I think you're, like, maybe a slight favorite, but it's not by a lot. One thing I will say about the Boros matchup is Ledger Shredder just completely solos them. This card is unbelievable against Boros, because they have to double spell every single turn. You know? So if they don't have a removal spell for Shredder, it dominates the board. And even, like, you can even get to a point where Shredder can just hold off a Night Errant of Eos. Here I think I have to play Shredder. There's no point in batting. They have 2 squeeze anyways. How am I feeling about Scooter in the meta? It's a powerful card, but it can be very, very awkward on the draw. That's the problem. Like, especially against Convoke, where your opponent's just, like, putting a bunch of stuff into play. It can be a little awkward at times. Well, this is awkward. I think I'm actually going to play Code here. I know it looks weird, but if they brick on land this turn, I can double bat them. Working on blue-white mid-range, not liking the Schooners. Yeah, the thing about blue-white is you also get Virtue. So you have some better 2-drops in that deck, too. Like, Virtue is almost certainly better than Schooner. Blocking. Panic at the top hat, thank you very much for the 5-month resub. Okay, they drew a spell. So we're taking 5, going to 5. And then we double bat them, go to 4, they trade here. We just need them to draw 1 land next turn. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I am just asking for 1 land. Well, actually, yeah. Yeah, 1 land, please. 1 land, please. 1 land, por favor. Did they scry to the top? I didn't see. Chat, did you catch if they scried to the top? I didn't check. God, this song goes so hard. They did scry to the top? Well, I mean, they scried to the top with the information that they had 2 squeeze in hand, so they very easily could have put a land on top, right? Yeah. Because they didn't know that I was double batting. Well, I guess I died. Maybe I'm supposed to have the read that they put not a land on top? I don't know. It's kind of tough. Alright, game 3. We were on the draw, and they drew 4 1-drops and 4 burn spells. It's hard to win those games. If I just had 1 more turn, I think it would have been fine. It's okay. They're playing mono red, so it's fine. Alright, this hand is just actually unbeatable. Completely unbeatable hand. Yeah, there's very few spells they would keep on top there. Like, I don't think they would keep a 1-drop on top over a land when they have 2 squeeze. I am playing this in the 75k, Kale. 75k deck secured. So if they play a 2-2 next turn, I can't cut down. So this might actually be a go for the throw turn. Yeah. I get punished if they have a 1-drop, but it's fine. Also, if they play double 1-drop, then I could just cast both cut downs. So it kind of works out. Well, also, if they go land, Swift Spear, attack, I can't cast the cut down, right? Alright, rewarded. Absolutely rewarded. Okay, well. What could possibly go wrong with this hand? Tang, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Greatly appreciate that. Waited too long? Yeah, a lot of people waited way too long and couldn't get badges. They sold out of badges relatively quickly, I think. Well, I've told you multiple times I own the entire deck. You already know this. 300-ish players registered for the 75k. Well, that's because so in order to play the 75k, you have to go into Melee and click confirm registration. I think a lot of people might not know that. So like just you signing up for the tournament on like through the MC Chicago page does not get you into the tournament. You have to do it through Melee as well. Yes, it is Desparg. Which is, That's another. That's why a lot of people had reservations about it. This looks weird. I'm playing the Shredder pre-combat just in case they have some kind of like I don't know weird flash creature, but I am gonna go for the throw now because I want to trigger the Shredder. Schwamp down. I could probably find a better go for the throw target, but I just want to get my loot because I have so many lands. Sure. So they're playing the. They might be playing Nick's deck, the Naya Rocco deck, or at least something very similar. Yeah, I believe it was like 150 for the tournament fee and 100 for the badge. Chat, you guys want to? You guys still want to talk shit about Ledger Shredder, by the way? Do we have any Ledger Shredder haters in the chat? Any Ledger Shredder haters after this? The card is good. I don't know why people think the Shredder is bad. Yeah, it's kind of insane that it costs 250. It's a lot of money. But I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm blocking. I will block. I am gonna block. What's this? Destroy evil. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I know why they waited, but now I get to use the Shredder to crew the schooner. I'm just gonna animate Reef, right? I think. Especially now that I drew that. I'm gonna go here. Here at that. I don't know how they get out of this. Mill U for 4. They no longer want to play. Just wish that maps could be corrected instant speed. I feel like maps would be a little too good if you could sack it instant speed now. Do you think that was fine there? What exactly does bad accomplish though? I kind of just want a big threat, you know? Assuming that they have some sort of main deck sweeper, because that's the only way they can win. I think I just want to try and find like a Coat or a Shieldred or an Urtai or something like that. I don't think there's any outs for them at that point. As Barrage been keeping Shredder down? I mean, Barrage is a sideboard card, right? The real answer as to why nobody plays Shredder is this card, right? But, like, what ends up happening is that if you play Shredder, right? Imagine you're in a situation where you play Shredder, you have 1 mana untapped, or maybe 2 mana untapped, and they go to end step, cut down your Shredder. You can just respond, cast a spell, because they're casting the cut down the same turn you play the Shredder. You can respond, cast spell, draw, discard spell, and their cut down fizzles. So it's like if you're patient with Shredder, it's not you can make this card fine against cut down. I think people just don't have the patience to play with it, you know. But it's a if you know they have cut down, you just don't play it on turn 2, right? And I mean that's fine because you have 7 other 2-drops to play. You don't need to play it on turn 2. They're playing like Naya Questing Druid. They probably have P in their deck, right? Deluge. P Sam, shut up. I don't know what I want against this deck. Spell Pierce seems not ideal. Yeah, Spell Pierce seems kind of mid. Knows what it's like. I'm just gonna do this. Shredder was insane that game, by the way. P Sam's is just asking for a ban. Just asking for it. This hand is insane. This is the exact reason I want to play Shredder. Look at how good this hand looks. It's just Shredder and 3 1-drops. You can't really ask for a better hand than this. Do, 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 do. Ooh, no third land. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. Alright, if you want to cast a removal spell on Siren, I think I'm okay with that. That is fine. I accept. It's one less Helix for the Shredder. It's kind of why I wanted to do that. Could have waited on this Shredder and just went double Shredder in the same turn. It's like medium annoying, but never ever punished. Never ever ever punished. This is smooth, chat. Oh, I could... I'll keep that. I think I'll keep that. I could have put a counter on the Shredder there, but this thing does still deal 5. Whatever, this is Jover. This one is Jover, folks. Absolutely just decimated. People did not play around Spell Pierce in the ladder? Yes. Another big reason I want to play Spell Pierce this weekend. Now, granted, I posted my list, and now that it's out there, maybe people know that I have it, but I think Spell Pierce is crazy good in this format right now. Like, if you look at the top decks, sure, it's not good against Boros Convoke. I agree with that, right? But, I mean, look at the rest of the decks in the format. It's like, you have Blue-White Control, Esper mid, Golgari mid. All these decks are playing ridiculous amounts of 4 and 5 mana spells. So, I think Spell Pierce is low-key, like, the stone-cold nuts for this weekend. Rona, I was not expecting that. Well, I guess we throw out the Rona next turn, Shredder plus Siren. Those cards are deductible. Yeah, that is true. That is a good point. I could probably put those on my taxes. You know what's not good against Slogurk? Fucking Spellbeers. It's okay, I can loot it away this turn. Possible I should have batted there. I could see an argument for batting that turn. I really wanted to get this Spell Pierce out of my hand, though. I don't know if that's right. Because they definitely could have had Slogurk and couldn't play because they had a tap land. Okay, this I'm kind of okay with. Less okay with that. Is it just Shelly time? Good bat first. I think I'm just going to Shelly here. It's the best use of my mana. Just this is like a make him have it situation. I know. I can't win a single match at an RCQ. How do you expect me to be qualified for the Pro Tour? I've played 3 RCQs this season. 3 RCQs this season. And I've won one. I have 1 combined match win across 3 RCQs. I feel very behind this game. Very, very behind. Were I playing this deck could be related. No, I played Golgari midrange in 2 of them, and Boros Convoke in 1 of them. Which, that could also be related, because I played Golgari twice. I think I want that. I don't know. Like, how am I ever beating Vohar plus Inti? I keep it and just try to race them, I guess. I can race them. I'm going to put another counter on the bat this turn. I guess I could do that too. I mean, I don't know. How many better draws do I have in my deck that are... How many draws in my deck that are better than Cryptic Code? There's not that many, right? It's just like the 1 Shieldred that I have left, the 2 Urtais. Let's look at the deck here. It's like... I mean, I guess a removal spell is maybe better to kill the Inti. Gix is good. Command is good. I guess I have a decent number of draws that are better than this. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll bin it. It does give me a fast clock, though. Like, next turn is 5, they go to 13. The turn after is 8. So it does change the clock a little bit, but not too much. God, they found Titania. Yeah, now we're just dead, I think. I think we are now just dead. So they can just start looping Titania Slowgurk with all these lands. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to take them a while, but we're dead. We are dead. Pioneer Dono? Absolutely. I think there's 3 in the queue right now. There might be 1 spot open. Correct. Don't hold me to that, but there might be 1 spot, maybe 0. I think there might be 1, though. I have to double check after when I get back. Organize them all and get ready for next Thursday. Alright, Tideminer good against Gurk. Cutdown is pretty good. Spell Pierce is bad. I don't think Deluge is good. And trim a coat, trim a schooner. How good is Gix's command against them? Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe Acklesot's is better than command. What is NBC? It stands for no bad cards. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I think there's at least 1 more that I have to add. I'll do it when I get back. I don't have time to do it today. But I'll check it when I get back. That doc is not updated. I think command is not good. I don't know. It could be good. It's not a lie. There are 0 bad cards in my deck. I can assure you that there are no bad cards. I mean, just look at the deck list. Do you spot bad cards? I don't. Alright, we'll draw the second land. We will simply draw the second land. Can't go to 5. Easy. Give me that 2-drop. Give me that Inti. Give me that Looter. Oh, their hand fucking blows. What the hell? They kept this hand? What if I just took Duress? Kind of like it. Their hand is so slow. Do they really keep Duress, Shelly, Urtai, 4 lands? That can't be a keep. What? Alright, maybe I should have played the Schooner that turn. Rude. Kind of awkward. I guess I have to let them keep the Slowgurk. Because if I kill the Slowgurk, they just slam Shield Druid. I don't really have a good out for it. Alright, your turn. We can kind of race them. They probably will... it doesn't matter if they attack with Slowgurk, right? Like, if they go land Shelly, we upkeep kill it. It's medium annoying. Yeah, I think I should have played Schooner on 2 instead of Map. It's close, but I think it was probably a little bit better. Fuck. Okay, let's go to combat first. Try and hit a land off the Schooner. There we go. That's what we need. Okay, now I'm feeling pretty good about this game. So now we go Bat Cut Down. Yeah, Bat Cut Down is a good turn. I think I'm probably going to take the Urtai. Yeah. I shouldn't have main phased this, but it's fine. Sure. They can bounce it. They can bounce the Bat. But that's, like, kind of fine, right? They got back the Urtai too, which means they're not going land Duress Shieldred. I thought they were going to bounce the one that had Duress on it, and then just go play Duress, play Shieldred, because they do have 3 black mana. That's what I thought they were going to do. Okay. What's their plan here? Oh, okay, I guess they can do this and then Duress. Sure. So they have to take Go for the Throat, I think. But then we could just bat the Shieldred again, and we're still kind of in the same spot. We can also cut down the Urtai. We can't kill the Slogger currently. Yeah, they did take Go for the Throat. Okay. Well, I mean, you know. What do they have in the graveyard? Otawara Xanders. So, bat, take the Shieldred, go for the Throat the Slogurk, use the bat to animate attack. I don't know, is killing the Slogurk even relevant? What does killing the Slogurk even accomplish? I kill the Slogurk, they just remove 3 counters, bounce it, get these. It doesn't do anything, right? I guess it lets me attack with the Schooner, but they're going to block anyways. I guess it basically kills the Urtai. Yeah, it's fine. It does let me attack with the Schooner, which is nice. It's kind of a tempo play, right? Everybody loves the word tempo. Potentially grows the bat too. So they're probably gonna block the Schooner this turn. Given that I have Cryptic Coat, weirdly enough, I don't think I want that. Because, like, I already have a good 3 to cast next turn. I'm gonna graveyard that. And I think I'd rather play the Cryptic Coat next turn anyways. Wow, they didn't block? That's wild. Okay. Is Cryptic Coat the bee's knees? It's very, very good. Extremely good. Oh, I see their plan. They have a 1-mana Otawara up. Yeah. But I can force the action and just cut down the Rona. I can basically force them to do this first. This lines up pretty good, because now they have to block with Slogurk. Unless they chump with Urtai. They might double block the Schooner, and I'll just trade for the Slogurk. They get back the Otawara in that case. Thanks, JS. Cryptic Coat is very, very good. Cryptic Coat is like everything that you want Invasion of Amonkhet to be, but just like just a million times better than that card, in my opinion. They're both clunky at 3 mana, but I think this card is just so much better against the control decks. Worse than Preacher of the Schism? I don't know about that. Oh, I meant to crew, my bad. It's not a huge deal. Because I can't attack anyways because I hit the 4/4. So, I mean, now I just go Bat Siren, right? Take this. Play Siren attack for 1. Hit lethal next turn. Alright, your turn. You may proceed. Chad, hello there. Hello there. 2 mana Takanuma. What do they got? Nothing good, right? Guess they take Inti? Take Inti, try to find something off Slogurk. Well, they can use the Slogurk again. No, they're not dead. Because they can Slogurk, bounce, get the Otawara back. Or wait, did they play the Otawara? No, they have one in the graveyard. Wish this never ends. Yeah, they can at least pick up the Slogurk, get the Otawara back. Otawara bounce one of the flyers. Alright, take 7. It's your best card in every matchup, except for when it's not. Except for when it's the worst card. Have you considered it being the worst card? Okay, they have 3 legends. But how much mana do they have? One, two. So they have to go pick up Slogurk, get back Otawara. Otawara bounce the bat. Take two, go to one. Then I can just... I'm thinking if I want to play Cope main phase. And I think I do, because I can still bat post-combat. It is! P-Sams, you just don't get it. P-Sams just does not understand map on Siren. I don't want to risk... No, because I need to be able to play the bat post-combat. Because they're going to bounce the bat this turn, and I need to be able to bat post-combat to take the Shieldred again. I will happily trade for your Inti. Yep. I mean, they just have nothing left. Yep, that's fine. Maybe I don't even take the Shieldred. I could see myself taking the Slogurk, depending on what else they have in their hand. NBC stands for no bad cards. Because get it, we're not playing bad cards. Alright, well. I will no longer take the Slogurk. Surely they can't answer 4 lethal threats. What the fuck is this doing in their deck? Borborygmos jump scare? I have spotted a Borborygmos. Yeah, I'm not reading that card. I'm just not reading it. Just Pithing Needle it? With what Pithing Needle? I don't have time to read that, you know? I simply just don't have time to read it. I will keep. I will keep. How many reachers do they have? They don't have a lot of reachers, right? It's a good draw. This deck is so good. Yeah, go for the throw at the bat. I know. Their hand appears to not contain a third land. Nice. I play Gix. Alright, chat. We might be in for a fast one. And by might, I mean, yeah, this game's over. The game is over. Yeah, they were on the play, too. Their hand was a bit sketchy. Okay. The card's good. Inte. Thank you, Shredder. Shredder's kind of the homie. What am I playing this turn? I kind of don't care about gaining 6 life this turn, so I think I just want to attack first. Yeah, I might play the Bat God this turn. I just want to draw a bunch of cards first. Okay, well now I think I just want to double spell. Yeah, definitely get a double spell now. I will select their Titania. I don't know which card matters. This might be the only card that matters, honestly. Yeah, this might be the only card that matters. I'm discarding Bat God, and I don't feel bad about it. I'm gonna keep the Mirex. I'll get rid of Takenuma, I guess? I don't even know. My hand's too good. There we go. My hand is too good. It is simply too good. Yeah, that's fine. Shredder is exceptionally good against your opponent who gets mana screwed. Thanks, Adrian. Yeah, I'm excited for Chicago. I will loot. You ever just discard Go for the Throat? My hand is simply too good. I will discard Go for the Throat. How are we NBC with an Urtai in our deck? Why do you think Urtai is a bad card? Urtai is a good card. Alright, I'm just going to kill all their stuff. I mean, they're just going to concede. Alright. Easy. 150. We are climbing, chat. We are climbing. Yeah, but Urtai is also good with Shieldred. Even without Mastermind, Urtai is still a good card. Why can't games all be like that? Yeah, where your opponent just doesn't play lands. Phyrexian Censor 2 lost in the sauce against Convoke. Yeah, I mean, the thing about a card like Phyrexian Censor is it costs 3 mana, and some of the time